Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I have a quite large Temu haul. So, if you guys watched my last video, I did a AliExpress haul where I had bought some gel polish. My nails are done, but they're not painted. I had bought some gel polish, and it was like supposed to be like a Korean like dupe kind of situation, and they were very, very nice. And I was curious if Temu had anything, and they had that wasn't like those little baby like 7 ml freaking tiny bottles that'll paint one nail and that are plastic. I was wondering if they had anything a little bit more higher end, or that like felt higher end at least, you know what I mean? And so I looked, and they had this one brand, and I loved a lot of their colors. I bought a lot of them. They weren't a ton though, because they came in like sets. I didn't buy them like individually. I bought them like, oh, this was a set of like 12, and this was a set of 3, and this one had 7, and this one had 5, you know? So they weren't that bad. I think the most expensive one I bought was a set of 12, and I think that one was like $18. It was less than 20 bucks for that set of 12. But I ended up buying, I think, like 33 bottles altogether. Hold on, I'll count them. Yep, I was right. I bought 33 bottles. Now, there's other stuff in this haul too, other than these 33 bottles of nail polish. Now, because I bought these all in sets and not individually, I did end up with one that I actually had already bought. Like, one polish I got twice, and I think it was just because it was in 2 of the sets that I bought. And that's fine. It's a pretty color, at least. I don't know if I'll keep it, but I might. And then 2, I did have one casualty. It came, and it was all over a couple of the bottles. Like, it leaked pretty bad. I was like, ugh. And I was like, the bottle didn't look like it was broken. I was like, maybe it just like the cap was unscrewed, but the cap was on there like nice and tight. But I opened it, and the inside rim, like, I'll have to show you on a different bottle. Hold on, I'll show you on this one if I can open it. Hold on. I just want to make sure that it's all. The inside rim right here had like a big chunk out of it that like it had broke like that, and I never found the glass. I'm assuming the glass went in the bottle, and because of that it couldn't seal properly, and it was like leaking into the cap and all over everything. So that one I did just throw away. I didn't even really try to salvage it because like it was just a mess. There was so much all over everything. Also, because of how it was broken, I'm going to assume it was probably broken in production and they just didn't like notice. Maybe they didn't notice it, but I don't know, because it leaked everywhere. Another thing, if you're buying glass bottles off of Temu, they do not pad their stuff at all. Like, AliExpress wraps all their polishes so good in like sheets of foam, and then they're taped, and then they're put in the box. You know, I mean, yeah, my box was smashed, but they were very, they were wrapped in like things like that. Like, they were protected. The Temu bottles came in, how they mailed those was they took the set I had bought. So like a set of, they took some of the ones I bought, and they stuck them in their like mailers, the envelopes that are like that, just that really flimsy plastic, not even like a good bubble mailer, but like the really flimsy plastic that you get like your Temu orders in, those thin. They put them in there, and they're not putting anything. They're just like this. They put them in there. They kind of wrap it up, like roll it into itself till it's like a like this, and then they just put that in the bag. So there's no kind of any padding except for maybe like the other stuff that's in the bag. Like no padding at all. And it's just like, so the fact that there was only one casualty actually shocked me. And I'm not even gonna tell him, like I'm not even gonna like report it and be like, it was broken, because it's not that big a deal. Like if there was like a lot of them were broken or something, then yeah, I would bring it up, but it was one, and I'm like, I don't care, it's fine. It wasn't that big a deal. So anyway, I'm gonna start off, I think I'm gonna show the nail polishes last, but first I'm gonna show, like, I got this one thing on Amazon and I wasn't gonna do like a whole Amazon video on it. I got some more nail glue, like when I do my tips. I got another thing. This is the Beatles brand, which is what I've been using, and this is just a double, just 2 bottles of their 15 ml half-ounce bottles. So I got some glue. And then the first thing I'm going to show you guys is I got this cute little thing. Like it even came in this container, which I thought was cute. But these are little like nail art sponges. So like when I did my sponging the other day, how I had the little cubes of sponge, like this came like after, but these are perfect. They're so cute and little. And there's a bunch in here. I think I said there was like 200, I think there's supposed to be like 200 in here. And I like that it came in the little case. That's nice. I also got some mystery dice. I bought 5 bags of mystery dice because you could buy 1 or you could buy 5, and I wanted to buy some for my kids too. So I got some for me and some for them. And these came in like a plastic bag, and then this was a mystery too. And then I kept 2 sets for myself, and then I gave 1 set to my youngest and I gave 2 sets to my oldest. And the only reason my oldest got 2 sets is because I was originally going to keep 3 of them, and then but I opened one of the sets and it was a set I already had. So but these are the 2 sets I got. One is really cute. It's like a purple and like white like marble. It's really cute. And then this one I really like because it's got sparkles in it, but it's like a green and like hot pink, almost like a green and hot pink swirl. And I really like that one. And then the one I got that I gave my son that I already had was like a purple or like a blue set, so that was pretty. And then it came in a bag, or it came with a bag. So next up, everything else is I put in this bag. Next up, I got 2 more bags of different keys. I wasn't expecting there to be so many. Like I expected this one to be about right. This one, it said, oh, it's by weight, not by how many you get. And I was like, oh, okay. They're gonna give me like some big keys. But no, there's a couple big keys in here, but there's like so many like itty bitty baby keys in here. So there's 2 in here that make me laugh. Hold on, I gotta show you this. Because this is kind of like a Temu like fail. This one looks like a heart and it's engraved. It says, I'm fell in love with you. So, and I got 2 of these ones that I can see in here. So I think that's kind of funny. But I'm going to go through them and pick out like my favorite ones. And then because these are actually charms meant for like making jewelry and stuff. My son has a friend who makes jewelry, so I'll see if she wants them. Then I got these plugs for my ears. I have a 0 plug, but like these I love because they're not the screw back kind. So, because usually the ones like this, they're the screw back kind, and I don't like those. I got this really pretty point. I got this star. Oh my god, this star. It looks so freaking hilarious. It is so wonky. Like, it's a wonky little carved star. And oh my god, it's even more wonky this way. Hold on. It's so wonky. It reminds me of the You Did It sticker. I love it. Oh. Then I got this little Triceratops. So cute. And then the rest of these things are all these little balls. And it is, it was a set of 20 of these like balls. Hold on. But I actually got more than 20. Like I ordered 20 and then I kept these ones separate so I could show you guys. But then they sent me freebies and there's 4 more in here and it says freebie. It says imperfect items. And it does look like one of them might be smaller than the other because I think like that's the thing is they're all like the same size. But I think 3 of them are the same, which I don't really mind. Okay, this one's got like a little flat part right here. And then like these 3 are kind of the same. Yeah, that's all that is like a lot of them, they just have like little flat pieces. So, but these were the freebies I got. These 3 are the same, but I really like this little guy. He's really cool. But I kept them in here so that way I would know which ones they were. And then, so I got a couple that, some of them kind of look the same. Like, it would have been cool if I would have gotten like more like, oh, they're like all different. But this one. And I've got this one is like definitely rose quartz because it's pink. It looks white on camera, but it's like more pink in real life. Got this one. I got this one. Yeah, this one looks really cool. This one. And this one. Ooh, and this pretty purple one. I got 2 of these purple ones. See? Those are probably amethyst. I think everything that's purple is amethyst though, so. I got this one and this like blue and pink one. Looks really cool. I'm trying to show you guys the really. Every time I try to turn it, there you go. And then this one. Here's another purple one. Ah, I dropped it. Hold on. And I'm back. And I saved it. Then I got this one, and this one is, I think, white. Yeah, this one's more white, not pink. That one's probably just regular quartz. And then I got another purple one. This, like, kind of black green one. Another white one, this cool red one, and then I got this blue one, this kind of one, kind of like wood grain, probably tiger's eye, and this kind of like, kind of white, but has like a brown tint to it almost. So that's all of those, and then now I will get into the nail polish. So I'm not doing these in order. First off, I'm going to show you this one. This is number 55. This one is a swatch stick because it's the one I have 2 of. And then here is it with its swatch stick. I got... I need to check because that has gunk on it. Maybe there's one in here that maybe the swatch didn't get cured all the way. Because it's got some blue on it. There's that one. And then I have this one, which is, these are all numbered, they don't have names. This is number 120. Then I have 114. Then I have 117. 120, or no, I'm sorry, this is just 21. No. Yes. This one's just 21. I have 115. have this one, which is 71. $119. $23. $15. I like that the stickers are on the top, but I wish that all the stickers were straight because sometimes some of them are upside down. This one, which is 116. This one, which is 19. This one, which is 46. This one, which is 17. I messed up the swatch stick on this one somehow. Got kind of an air bubble in it or something. I have this one, which is 18. This one, which is 118. Yeah, 118. This one, which is 6. Yeah, that's... No. I'm sorry, that's 9. This one is 9, not 6. I have this one, which is 83. This one, which is 8. This one, which is 7. This one, which is 56. This one, which is 57. This one, which is 11. This one, which is 16. This one, which is 22. This one, which is 14, and I think this is the one where all that sticky mess is coming from. Bet you there's just a little spot on here that didn't get all the way dry. This one, which is 13. This one, which is 20. This one, which is 64. This one, which is 12. And this one, which is 10. So that's all of the nail polishes I got. And I must say, ooh, I really like the color palette in which I picked. It's very muted. I didn't get any like bright, crazy colors. I got a couple of glitters, although some of them are a little bit hard to tell that they're glitters on the swatch stick because it's a very subtle, but I like it. I got a lot, like I said, I got a lot of, like, it's all very muted and I like that about it. I did get a couple of warm browns though. But I don't know, I really like the color palette I picked out. The polish itself is okay. I haven't tried it on the nails yet, just on like the swatch sticks themselves. And I gotta say, like, they definitely need to be wiped. They definitely have a tacky layer. And after, like, you know, you dry them and the tacky layer is taken care of and stuff, they're nice. They're pretty smooth. There's not any, like, you know what I mean? Like, look, like, it's pretty smooth. And this is no top coat or nothing, so it's got a little bit of shine. You still add a top coat if you wanted to. but like it's got a little bit of shine. There's no streakiness. It's pretty even, like, you know, it's nice and even. But the polish itself is kind of thick and sticky. Like, hold on. Like for example, the Govandi ones that I got, that I shared not too long ago from AliExpress, those ones are very, very nice. They're nice and smooth. They got the right kind of thickness for me. These ones seem like kind of thick and sticky, like a little gloopy. I mean, I know they're gels, and sometimes gels are like that, but these ones are kind of gloopy, a little bit sticky. But I mean, like I said, they're not terrible. Like, they're not bad. They can be, like I said, they're just a little sticky, so you just gotta work with them a little bit when you spread them around, because they're a little bit thick and sticky. And then you definitely need to wipe them with some rubbing alcohol after they're cured, because they have a real bad sticky layer. Like, it's not even like, oh, it's just a little tacky. No, it is very, very sticky, like very, very tacky, very, very sticky, and not very nice. I do have I have 2 orders coming. One that I bought, and then one I have an order that has a few like freebie items coming in it that I that I got from Temu. That should be here anytime now, the freebie items, and then the other order should be like next week. That do have a few more of these, like in a couple other colors. But other than those ones that I already have coming to me, I don't know if I would buy more of these. I gotta try them on the fingers. I kind of went a little ham and bought like a bunch, but I couldn't decide what colors I wanted, so I was like, fuck it. And I bought like a bunch. And like I said, these are very, very cheap. So, but with the consistency being how it is, like them being very thick, very sticky, and then like even after you dry them, still being very, very sticky, I don't know if I'll buy more. I guess it just depends on how they perform in the hands, but I am definitely going to use these because these are very, very pretty, and I like the bottles a lot. It's very aesthetically pleasing when it's all like very the same color like that. I love that. So, but yeah, so I will be trying these. I will be doing videos on these, and I will like, you know, do videos when I do them, and I'll see how I like them. First impressions though, kind of sticky, kind of thick. Good colors, good, like they're very nice, and like they're nice and opaque. They self-level, they're really nice. But because of the consistency and because of how sticky they are, I do not know if I would buy more than what I already have on the, like what I already have. So, but I really like them, like the color wise and everything. So, and if you want like some nicer gels, but maybe you don't like, you know, because not everybody, especially not me, you know, doesn't have, you know, like Korean gel money or whatever, you know, use these. They're good. So, and especially if you like your polish to be a little bit thicker or something, you know, you might like these more. But I just don't like my polish to be so thick. So, but yes, I'm going to give these a try. I like them, and I will talk to you later. Bye.